It's that time of the week again to let you into the world of organizations, their history, and how their activities impact their customers, shareholders, and of course the society at large. Welcome to Kaleidoscope on Channels Television. I'm Anne Nwawadu. On the program today, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of McFoley Hospitality Limited, owners of Lagos Marriott Hotel Ikeja, Chike Ogie, highlights plans to make positive impact in the sector and the community. Also on the program, the General Manager of Kimberly in charge of organization's operations in Nigeria, Vani Malik, talks to us about the various initiatives, their impact on people, and the future of Kimberly Clark. Once again, welcome to the program. Lagos Marriott Hotel Ikeja is an arm of a group of companies known as the CFX Group. The hospitality arm of the organization is determined to make a difference in the sector. But let's tell you more about CFX Group and Lagos Marriott Hotel. CFX Group is a group of companies with investments in maritime, aviation, oil and gas, haulage and logistics, financial services and hospitality. The company, which began operations as CFX Nigeria Limited in 1988, started as a freight forwarding agency in Lagos, Nigeria. The company has built a reputation of excellent service delivery anchored on the foundation of competent workforce, world-class services, consumer-centric philosophy, tailor-made business solutions, and modern equipment deployment. It has birthed many subsidiaries including Port and Cargo Handling Services Limited, CFX Shipping Company Limited, CFX Logistics Limited, McFoley Hospitality Limited, owners of Lagos Marriott Hotel, CFX Global Shipping Limited, and many more. The company, which was founded by Dr. Taiwo Afolabi, a lawyer and consummate businessman, is committed, has a rich history of corporate social responsibility, a history that is constantly growing and evolving in order to meet the needs of today's complex business environment. Subsidiary, the Lagos Marriott Hotel Ikeja, is also committed to driving the hospitality business in Nigeria, creating jobs and helping the society. We now hear from the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of McFoley Hospitality Limited, owners of Lagos Marriott Hotel Ikeja, Chike Ogie. Let's begin with the journey of the Lagos Marriott Hotel Ikeja. What inspired this brand?
Well, if you ask me, I will tell you that the chairman of the CFX Group of companies, Dr. Taiwo Afolabi, obviously must have had a dream. Because I remember sometime in 2014 or thereabout, and I was just winding up as a commissioner in Delta when I came over to Lagos and I met with him. And he brought me to this place, which was just bare land and squatters and all that. And he said to me, Chike, this is what we're about to do. And I remember asking him then and saying to him, don't we have a better way of investing, the money than, all this kind of thing? That chairman, you're audacious, so Nigeria is a different animal when it comes to things like this, because you are working against all the elements. Everything is a struggle in Nigeria. There's going to be power issues. How are you going to even build a brand like this? From what he was saying, we wanted to build one of the best hotels in the world. I said, how are you going to bring everything in? He says, don't worry, we will do it. We've stayed in this hotel, we stayed in that hotel when we went to America, when we went to London, when we went to Spain, when we went everywhere. Why can't we have the same thing in Nigeria? And, and Lagos for that matter. And I said, I'm with you, totally, if you want to. And brick by brick, one at a time, this journey started. This project is a testament to what people say, that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with that first step. We had to go 3 floors underneath. Where we are speaking now, it's 1 floor underneath. There are 2 floors below us for the parking of cars. So we took about a whole year just to blast the ground. The whole of GRA was vibrating while we were doing all of that. Of course, getting all the permits and regulations and all of that was something else, having to deal with all the government regulatory agencies. But we made sure we complied with everything. And we started the business. So basically, it's almost 7 years it took from the conception and construction, the first thing that was done here, till this edifice that you're looking at was achieved.
As a group, you must have sustainability plans in terms of your corporate social responsibility initiatives. What value are you adding to the society?
McFoley is new. We are the baby of the group, but the group has been very active in the area of corporate social responsibility. The CFAX group, which we are a part of, an integral part of, which is like our fathers, they have been very, very active in areas of corporate social responsibility. They are one of the major players in the ports. They are a concessionaire. We are a concessionaire, rather, as a group in the ports. And what we've been doing in that area has mostly been in three thematic areas: in education, in empowerment, and also in health. I know we've done a lot of stuff in education. It has to do with a lot to do with schools, infrastructure, refurbishing of infrastructure and building of schools in their Papa area and all over Lagos. They've also done a lot with scholarships, giving out, youth scholarships for young children to help them in their education and all of that. Then in the area of health, I know we've also done a lot of work with women, intro vitro fertilization and cerebral palsy, such very kind of rare ailments that afflict maybe children in terms of Down syndrome and retardation and all that. We've impacted a lot in that area. And of course, in the area of empowerment, what we've done is to help a lot of skill acquisition for our women, for our children as well, and building of all kinds of facilities. In fact, I also am aware that the group has also done, I think there's this conference in maritime law, because I remember one time I went to represent the chairman, and they support this conference in the University of Lagos. It's like an endowment, and it's exposing the students in the university there to a lot about maritime law, which is not something I think is a new area of law that is developing. So we keep doing all those kind of things. But the truth is that we as McFoley will also develop our own blueprint as we go forward.
How would you describe the hospitality business in Nigeria?
Well, hospitality business in Nigeria, as you're aware, has been in Nigeria forever, so to speak. One of the reasons why we built this brand in Ikeja was because, if you notice, once you come into a country, your first port of call is the airport. And after the airport, the next is the hotel you are going to stay. So we try to marry those two infrastructure, the airport and the hotel. That is why this hotel is located here. In Nigeria, we have, before now, just built hotels. We don't take into consideration what strategy you are in building a hotel where. Who do you want to cater for? But, this is 2021. We have to understand that things have really evolved and changed. So in keen to the changing times, we have taken all those kind of things into consideration. And that is why we have built this brand here. Hospitality business in Nigeria, if you ask me, has been not really defined, so to speak. But as we go forward, I think we are going to see a better kind of, more definitive kind of hospitality business. There's a lot of area for improvement in the hospitality business. And the coming in of this brand, which is the premium classic brand of the Marriott Hotel, is beginning to define that. It's beginning to show that you want to cater for a certain kind of clientele, a certain kind of customer who understands what, being comfortable, especially after a long journey, or even those at home that want to just come and relax. Because, if you look through the hotel, you can see we have a bit of everything for everybody. For the family, even the family in GRA that just wants to come and spend the weekend. They want to come and swim. They want to come and just have a nice time. We have it all here.
What difference will you be making in the hospitality sector in Nigeria, and what are you bringing to the table?
What we are bringing is that difference, that this is a smart hotel, a 21st century compliant hotel. We want a situation where, to check into this hotel, you can do everything on your phone. And when you come in, you might not even, just like what's going on in the travel business, you might not even need to talk to anybody in the desk. The only thing is that they'll be there to welcome you, to give you the traditional Marriott welcome. With your phone, you can open the door of your room. You can do everything you need to do in your room. Your AC, everything can be controlled. You know, it's just, like I said, part of what is happening, the evolution of life, where you get to a stage that things must keep on evolving and things must keep changing. And that's what we've done here. We've built a 250-room hotel, mixed suites, and, you know, one presidential suite, two vice presidential suites, all kinds of junior and, you know, junior and senior suites, and then we have all kinds of mixed rooms, you know, standard rooms on all the floors. Again, like I told you, because of the specifics of us trying to marry the hotel to the airport, we have a crew lounge that was developed for the different crews we are going to handle. We are going to have at least 3 to 4 crews that are going to be permanently here, so that that synergy between the airport, you know, SACO, which is also another of our sister company, is a major player in the airport. So we tend to do all these things so that we can coordinate all the companies together. And I think these are the new ways of doing business going forward, where different companies in a group can all maximize their potentialities by working together and synergizing what they bring to the table. And that exactly is what I think we're trying to do with the Marriott Hotel.
And what's the future looking like for the Lagos Marriott Hotel Ikeja? What plans do you have to expand your business and, of course, to cater for those in your community?
Well, the future is looking very bright. To be sincere with you, all our projections, we've had our first strategy meeting where we, the owners of the hotel, sat with the Marriott people, because when we opened this hotel, Marriott sent directors from all over the world to head about 12 thematic areas in the business, from the food and beverage to operations to finance to human resources and all of that. And they've come from all over the world, from Portugal, from Mexico, from Dubai, from South Africa. We have all kinds of expatriates here working. And we had that meeting with them. And from what they said, these are people that have been in the hotel business all their lives, like I said, in different areas. They have never seen a brand being taken to by the host community as it is here. You know, like I keep saying, Nigeria is a different animal. Though we have all those issues with power and all these other issues, but at the same time, our people go out and are more sociable than most other places. You find people, like I said, who live in GRA coming to spend the weekend in the hotel because they just want to get out, a whole family. You know, people hardly do that in Europe and all those places. They just wait till the summer when the whole family can go on holiday once in a year, you know. So with that kind of thing and with what we are seeing, I think sometime last week, occupancy rates seem to be on the rise in a way that was not contemplated. So you can tell that the brand is being received. And we on our part, we know that it's just 1 month today, I think, since the day of the opening. We have to keep, you know, ramping up on our services, because it's not going to be perfect from day one. And we know we get 1 or 2 complaints here and there, and we keep tweaking and making sure till we get everything to be perfect, because we want a situation where every customer that comes in here will leave totally satisfied. And that makes my job particularly much easier, because I don't have to talk to anybody about anything. By word of mouth, someone who has had this experience will be the one telling other people, and that is already happening. In fact, I'm having people calling me and saying, my friend was here and he said this is what happened. So I said, come and experience for yourself. So going forward, I think you know, the sky is the limit for us, and we'll keep doing our best to make sure our service levels are at the optimal or optimum levels. And again, like I said earlier on, for now, what the group is doing in terms of all those things I told you about in social responsibility, we as McFoley, the owners of Marriott, will design something around hospitality and tourism for our own particular social, you know, social responsibility. We'll maybe see how, I don't even know if there's a school of tourism, if there's a school of hospitality. You know, those are the kind of things we want to now, so that we can start professionalizing this industry. Abroad, this is a major industry. Even in the universities today, there are courses on hospitality. People major in hotel management and all of that. When I went to school, we didn't have all of that. So you can see that this is a new area that has developed, and we want to key in on that and make sure that we get it to be as professional as possible in Nigeria.
When we return in just a moment, we'll speak with the head of Kimberly Clark right here in Nigeria, Vani Malik. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching Kaleidoscope on Channels Television. Kimberly-Clark Corporation is an American multinational personal care corporation that manufactures sanitary paper products, surgical and medical instruments. Let's find out how the journey began 150 years ago. Kimberly-Clark was founded in 1872 in Neenah, Wisconsin, to deliver essential hygiene and personal care products to 1/4 of the world's population every day. Founded on strong core values of quality, service and fair dealing, the company has continued to serve and care for the ever-changing needs of the people they touch at all stages for almost 150 years. Today, the Kimberly-Clark brands are present in more than 175 countries, catering for billions of people around the world. Kimberly-Clark's portfolio of brands include Kleenex, Huggies, Kotex, Depend and Philips. The corporation has 5 manufacturing mills located in Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, South Africa and Nigeria to produce their family care, feminine care and baby and child care range. Kimberly-Clark understands its responsibility to make positive contributions to the people it serves around the globe with sustainable practices to support a healthy planet and build stronger communities, building a legacy of positive impact and ensuring its business thrives for decades to come. Now let's find out from the Kimberly-Clark boss in Nigeria, Vani Malik, what actually drives the organization. As an organization that operates in 175 countries around the world, catering for billions of people, how do you ensure you keep the standards and, of course, make sure your products stay at the very top?
Our commitment to our consumers is to provide the best quality product. And for that, we make sure that we follow stringent quality processes. So for example, when we receive raw materials, we run our checks. When we make the finished goods and before it is dispatched to our consumers, we also run quality tests before the product leaves our factory. We have also trained all our employees into the quality mindset. They are trained to spot what is as per the standard and what is not as per the standard, and they can raise it if they see anything. So every employee in Kimberly-Clark is the owner of quality. The diapers that we produce in Nigeria follow the same quality processes that a diaper produced elsewhere globally follows. And this makes sure that we provide the same standard quality product to all our consumers worldwide.
Kimberly-Clark talks often about making a difference, helping people lead better lives. On the global scene, how important is sustainability to your organization?
Sustainability at Kimberly-Clark is the heart of our business and is driver of our strategy globally. By 2030, we aim to improve the lives of 1 billion people across all the underserved communities globally. We are also very conscious of the environmental impact that our actions have, and we have vowed to reduce our greenhouse emissions by 50%. We are also committed to reduce our plastic consumption by 50%, as well as our water consumption by 50%, all this to be done in the next 10 years. We are also globally working on neonatal care, babies who are born prematurely. We are doing a lot of work in supporting the parents with premature babies. We are also fighting period stigmas by making sure that we reach out to young girls and explain menstrual hygiene to them and explain that how this is a normal process of life and it's a start to journey to their womanhood. We stay very committed to sustainability and we are doing everything we can to make a sustainable impact on the lives of people as well as the environment.
Now you run 2 programs right here in Nigeria. One is the Huggies Hospital Sampling and the She Sabi program with girls. What are these initiatives about and what impact have they made so far?
We want to impact the lives of consumers not just with our products but also with the initiatives which are relevant locally. For Huggies, we run our hospital sampling program. In this, we reach out to expectant moms and new moms in the hospitals. We want to prepare them for the journey. The time when a child is born is a very happy time. It's a very exciting time, as well as a very hard time for a mother who's just started this journey with her baby. And we want to be the support system to this new mom when the baby is born. And we want to make sure that the right kind of knowledge is provided to mom so that she can take care of her baby in the best way possible. So we don't only just give our Huggies diapers as we go to the hospitals. We also give her a checklist where she can prepare for her delivery. What items she needs to pack in her bag, how she needs to be prepared once the child is born, and so on and so forth. And we have seen a huge impact that this activity has made on the moms. They are nervous, they are excited, and we want to be part of their journey to this motherhood. Our second biggest initiative is our She Sabi campaign. It intends to fight period stigmas within girls. We strongly believe that the lives of girls should not change as soon as she starts her periods. And we intend to empower these young girls with the right knowledge on menstrual hygiene so that they can begin their journey into womanhood. As part of this program, we reach out to 600,000 young schoolgirls into their classrooms, in their familiar settings. We create an environment of trust as the big sister, Kotek's big sister, and they're just then comfortable to come and ask questions. Sometimes they don't know who to approach, who to ask these questions to, but through this initiative we have realized that we are giving them a very safe space to come and talk to us and clear their doubts around menstrual hygiene, and thus empowering them to have the right knowledge on periods so that, period or not, she can.
Are there other corporate social responsibility initiatives carried out by your organization?
Sustainability and social impact are well integrated into all our business strategies and decisions. As an organization, we really care for our people, for communities that we work in, and we always look for opportunities where we can have a positive impact either through our own initiatives or by partnering with either government organizations or NGOs to make lives of people better.
How does Kimberly Clark manage its footprints on the environment?
We constantly review and assess our activities, which then feeds into our strategy, and we adapt all our actions based on what impact we will be having on the environment. By 2030, we want to reduce our greenhouse gas emission by 50%. We also want to reduce our water consumption by 50%. And we also want to have a reduction by 50% on our plastic footprint globally. For this, we have adopted new technologies wherever possible to use green methods in producing products. What it means for us is eliminating the wastages in the process.
Are there awareness programs to enlighten the public on the proper disposal of your products?
Yes, our waste disposable program is integrated into our two initiatives, the hospital sampling as well as Kotek's She Sabi. We explain the mothers as well as the young schoolgirls on how to wrap the product properly and dispose it in the dustbin, and not to flush into the toilet so that the drains are not clogged. On our labels also we specify clearly, give instructions as to how the product should be disposed.
What is the journey to 2030 looking like for Kimberly Clark in terms of your CSR activities and of course expanding your business? Do you also plan to have your manufacturing activities right here in the country?
We are very committed to our business in Nigeria. We are to stay here forever, and for that we have invested into a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Lagos, and it should be operational by end of this year. which means the Nigerian consumers will have their very own made in Nigeria Huggies. And as I was saying earlier, the quality of Huggies produced in Nigeria is going to be the same as they expect from Huggies anywhere else in the world. It will not only bring us closer to the consumers and make us more agile, it will also add 5,000 direct and indirect jobs in next 5 years and make a positive impact on the lives of the people and the communities we work with. We are also looking to partner with various government stakeholders, with various NGOs to be able to improve the lives of people and run initiatives which are relevant locally in Nigeria.
So you've been in Nigeria for a decade already. What's your experience been like in the country? What food do you like? I mean, what's special about Nigeria that you like?
The experience has been the most amazing experience. I have visited many countries. I'll stick out my neck and say I've never ever met such warm and loving people. I love being in Nigeria. Nigeria is my home now. I've forgotten about my own country, and yeah, it's been an amazing journey so far.
And the food?
I love chicken pepper soup. I love chicken soya. Those are two of my favorite foods.
And what languages do you understand or speak anyone?
I do speak a few words from all the major languages. I can greet people in their language.
And this is where we draw the curtains on Kaleidoscope for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget you can keep up with past editions of the program. Just go to youtube.com/channels web, click on playlist, scroll to Kaleidoscope, and you can watch as many editions as you want. Thanks a lot for watching. Please stay safe. I'll see you soon. I'm Anne Mwawadu.